Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Caribbean side of Costa Rica, near Puerto Viejo. I'm doing Workaway here. Me and Matt have decided to join Workaway because we had from so many different tourists and travelers that we met across our way all around Costa Rica that Workaway works amazingly here. And since our flight back to Europe got cancelled and we were looking for different opportunities and ways of making the most of this chance of staying in Costa Rica longer, we decided to sign up to Workaway, and here we are. This is our cabina that we have pretty much all to ourselves. I will give you a tour in a second. We've been here for 2 weeks already. I haven't filmed anything and explained anything because it all happened so quickly, and then I was put straight into work environment and getting to know this family and working for them. And actually loving and very enjoying my time here, that I took a break from filming, especially because, you know, I've been filming nearly every single day initially. And then things kind of slowed down after our flight got cancelled because we needed to figure out what to do. We didn't have the funds to stay in Costa Rica for as long as, you know, the restrictions ease off and there will be more flight options back to Europe. So we were trying to figure out what to do with ourselves. Matt has worked at a surf camp doing gardening and moving rocks and things so we could stay in a tent for a few nights. However, at that surf camp we nearly got robbed. If you haven't seen our story so far, then you can watch it. I vlogged everything, but yeah, we stayed in a tent for a few nights. We nearly got robbed and Matt had to work really hard physically. Later we managed to negotiate a great price at a lovely place in Capiz, in Pura Vida Guest House, which I would 100% recommend to anyone. Pura Vida Guest House is my happy place. However, we couldn't stay there forever because we still had to pay for accommodation. Even though it was at a massively reduced price, we still had to pay for accommodation and food. This is something like our 50th day here in Costa Rica, and we are not working currently, so you know, we had to find some better options. So that's when we decided to sign up to Workaway, and I absolutely have been loving it. The last 2 weeks have been a bliss, you guys. I'm staying at the most beautiful location in the jungle, but very close to the beach also. It's only about a 15-minute walk, if that, to the beach, but I'm also close in the jungle with sloths and monkeys. Monkeys are literally all around me, colorful frogs and lizards and iguanas, and yeah, howler monkeys wake me up every single morning. It's pretty incredible. I love it. I love monkeys. And I saw a sloth very close to me the other day when I was working, because I work out in locations I film for this family of American businessmen, you could say. They live here in Costa Rica and they have their own main house over at that end, which I'm going to show you in a second. And this is our cabina. So I'll give you a little tour right now. I'm going to give you a tour of this place and then later explain to you how it works. Today is the weekend, by the way. It's Sunday, so I actually have a day off. I usually work Monday to Friday and then have Saturday and Sunday off, but because of that, me and Matt get money for food, spending money. And we get $100 a week for food and small expenses in exchange for working longer hours here. But yeah, we have this cabina pretty much all to ourselves. I'm sorry about the mess, you guys, but this is the door to our bedroom, which is very nice and spacious and perfect for storing all of our stuff. We have 2 beds, by the way, and then we have a nice bathroom there also. So we have an ensuite room, and we have this kitchen facility also just to ourselves. Hey Matt, look at him being a cutie. Yeah, this is all to ourselves because even though the son of the family that we live at, he sometimes stays here and sleeps here, he still just uses the main house and the main kitchen. So all of this is just to ourselves. And then we have a beautiful garden all around. Matt is actually doing a different kind of work to me. What are you doing? Oh, you have some?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course I do.
I think so.
Thank you. Really nice and sweet.
Star fruit.
We have star fruits.
Yeah.
We had a lot of them, to be honest, but these ones are not quite ripe as
I
yet.
have to wait a few
Because
days
I think we've eaten over.
almost good.
I think we've eaten all the good ones, but yeah, I love them. I love the star fruits. So yeah, we have this nice massive garden with all the different fruit plants. I'm going to show you in a sec. And Matt's actually doing some gardening here because we have different jobs. I'm filming, so I'm like a videographer. I go on location and film. I film business pitches and just Costa Rica in general for the client. And Matt is doing more like maintenance type stuff, gardening, carpentry, etc. Thank you, baby. Oh, you're so cute. And yeah, he's being a very hard worker. I'm so proud of him. Cutie. Okay, let's give you a tour. So we have this cacao plants. This is our own separate bit. It's kind of like fenced off and feels very private because it's just me and Matt most of the time here, which is great. It's our cabina all to ourselves for free. Like, I'm so happy. Well, it's not technically for free because we do work for this family, but still, we don't have to pay for it. That's the main house. So we actually fenced off from the main house. There's a big garden here, and that's the gate to get to the place. This place is situated right in the jungle. It's about, I would say, a 10-minute drive from Puerto Viejo, but it's still by the sea, close to Cahuita and Manzanillo National Park also. It's kind of like in between Puerto and Manzanillo. So here's the gate. Shed where Matt works. He has all his supplies for his works and for his maintenance and gardening right there. We have ducks, by the way, and a lot of cute ducklings just walking all over this garden, which is amazing. That's the house. The main house. We do our laundry washing there. And that's the garden. I'll show you pineapple. They're not quite ripe yet, but nearly. It's almost done. It's quite a big pineapple, and there's a smaller one over there. Down in the comments below, do you guys know what these are? They have a weird, like, very fuzzy texture to them. I have no idea what they are. Because they're not like apples, at least they're not the apples that I know. They're more here. But me and Matt have no idea what these are. Very fuzzy, fairy fruits. I don't know, for sure they're not ripe yet, unfortunately, otherwise we'd love to try them. There's more cacao plants here. Matt is building a path for the grandma who lives at this house. So he's bringing rocks over and creating a path all around the garden. It's a big garden, so it will be nice to have a path. We've got papaya, we've got limes. A lot of limes on this tree. Everywhere. Don't know if you can see. And cherries on this tree. Got water containers over there. These are the water containers. And that's the jackfruit. They grow very big. There's quite a lot of them there, but they're all still pretty small. I'm sure they will grow very big, like this one is. This one looks very nice. We've got some hen houses, chicken houses, or like duck houses. Like I said, I get this place for free with very private facilities. For 25 hours of work, and Matt has to do his hours also, so I have to do 25 hours a week and keep my schedule. For me, I think it's more fixed because it depends whenever the guy that I film for wants to film, you know. Whenever he wants me to film for him or do some editing, I will do that during the week, but I have weekends strictly off. And then Matt kind of has more, I guess, control over his hours, like he can choose when he wants to work, but he also has to do 25 hours a week. And for that we get $100 a week for food and for small expenses. So if you want to go somewhere by bus, for example, buses here are pretty cheap, so it's more than enough for buses and for like basic food also. To be honest, I love what I do because I do videography, I love filming, and it really allows me to explore this side of Costa Rica even more, just even by going to locations and filming. But also I'm so happy to be here because it's a perfect location to see the animals. I think the Caribbean side of Costa Rica is by far the best for seeing animals and nature, and the fact that we get the best of both worlds because we are very close to the sea and very close to the jungle. We are in the jungle, it's nice and quiet in here and peaceful, full of animals. We see agoutis nearly every single day just coming here with some food. But also, if we fancy going to the beach or we fancy going to Cahuita National Park or Manzanillo National Park, we can either walk there, but it's a bit of a far walk, or we can just get a bus and it's going to be like a 15-minute bus ride. So yeah, I'll show you around this area a bit more further on, but I just wanted to say that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing Workaway right now because of this unexpected flight cancellation. We decided to look into it and I love it. I feel like I've been having the best experience with it so far, and it really encouraged me to try Workaway in the future because this is amazing. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay here. We might just stay here one more week, we'll see. But for now, I'm enjoying this and I would really recommend it to everyone. However, be warned, you have to really go through the listings on Workaway because there are some amazing opportunities waiting for you. And there are some really bad ones, to be honest, and you have to look at the reviews, but also my biggest advice is to do something that you actually enjoy doing. So don't go for gardening just because you want to travel the country and live somewhere for free, and you think, oh, I'll just do something that I don't enjoy doing just because I want to travel. No, because I don't think you'll enjoy the experience so much. Definitely choose a job that suits you and suits your interests and you would actually enjoy doing. So whether you are creative, you might find some artworks. Whether you are good with social media, you can find some jobs that relate to social media marketing, etc., or editing or something. If you like gardening, then definitely go for gardening. Or if you like, you know, working in a restaurant, then there are these options also. But choose something you enjoy doing and also find the good conditions for you. For me, it was extremely important. I did not want to live in a dormitory style setting, which is often the case with Workaway. So we actually only applied for places with ensuite bathroom and private bedroom, and we got a few successful offers and we chose this place. So it is possible to find great conditions. Just make sure you write the nice message to hosts and choose the best options because there's so much available out there, especially for Costa Rica, on the Workaway website. So just apply for the best ones, the ones that you know you would enjoy. But yeah guys, that's it, and I just wanted to check in with you guys and I'll talk to you later.